everyone, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping in. I'm Rena, and in today's Boxes and Deals, I have a box from Equal Opportunity Book Box. And this box looks like this. And this is a subscription for kids. It's a book subscription, and you get 3 books per month. And it features, each of the books feature characters of color, LGBT and more community, and any diversity, people with disabilities and things like that. So it's a very diverse, all-inclusive type of book box for kids. And each book purchase, or each box purchase, donates, they donate to the Bernie's Book Bank in Chicago, which gives kids books that are in what they call book deserts, for kids that don't have access to books. And so this gives them books, and it's a program there in Chicago. And so each purchase helps to give books back to kids in need each month. And it does, if you go on their website, you can check out what past boxes included, so you can kind of get an idea of the types of books that you might get sent. And then the books are themed with inclusivity and solving problems together. So let's see what and I do want to say they sent me this box before I moved, and then we did the move, and I thought I had done all the free review boxes and realized that I had missed this one. So I want to apologize to Equal Opportunity Book Box for my delay. I believe this was the October, I don't know if I got this in October or beginning of November. But either way, it's very delayed, and I do apologize for that. But I want to thank them for sending me this box free for review to show you this month's theme. So each month has a theme. This month's theme is Spirit. Spirit means living life with passion, energy, and care for others. So this is 3 stories that embody spirit. The spirits of the characters in these books shine through in their beliefs, their teamwork, and their diverse interests. For every 3 books we send you, we donate 3 books to underserved children. One of the schools we donate through our partnership with Bernie's Book Bank is Washington Elementary School. All right, and the 3 books that we got in this box, this one is called My First Ramadan. And this says, I'm just going to read a little bit about what it's about. It says, follow along with a young boy as he experiences the holy month of Ramadan with his family. Ramadan. Learn about the culture of respect and trust in Islam. So you learn about different cultures, about different, even like this case, are kind of religions, different customs. And then I'll read you what's on the back here. It says, look, there's a new moon in the sky. It's time for Ramadan to begin. Follow along with one young boy as he observes the Muslim holy month with his family. This year, he wants to try to fast like the grown-ups do. Even the youngest readers will be fascinated by this introduction to Ramadan as the boy shares his experiences of this special holiday. All right. So this is by the author Karen Katz. And I'll just show you a couple quick pictures inside. That is when the Prophet Muhammad first taught his followers to break their fast with a date and a sip of water. So it kind of looks like it tells a lot about the history. Their evening meal, we sit on the floor to keep our special tradition. We say a prayer called Maghrib, and then it's time to eat. I am so hungry. Everything tastes so good. Yes, Ramadan. So now we begin our holiday called Ramadan, a holy month for Muslims all around the world. All right. And then they have parties with presents and games. All my relatives are there. We are happy we have celebrated another Ramadan together. So there's just a little taste of that. The next book is called Building Books. Now, it shows a different book on their website that was sent, but we got sent this one. So maybe sometimes there could be variants, I don't know. This is by Mary Wagner Lloyd, illustrated by Brianne Farley. And since this one's not on their website, it doesn't really have a rundown of this one, but let's see what it says inside. It says, Katie's love of blocks and her boredom with books mean that she'll never be on the same page as her brother Owen, who loves losing himself in a story. But when a fateful meeting with the school librarian forces both of them to see the possibilities in the other's hobby, they discover there's more than one way to build the world around you. So one likes building, one likes reading, and she started building with her books that the librarian gave her, and then they all came tumbling down. She started reading one that said Castle Engineering and realized that she could be captured with her interests in a book. And she started reading another book and another and another. She visited castles, she explored cities, she discovered worlds. And then on the other side, Owen found himself wondering if another book could balance on top of it. It could. Owen looked around to make sure no one was watching. Then he began to build. He liked the way the books thunked, and so then he realized that books are interesting, and that building is not. Or he loved books, but that building was interesting too. So then they realized each other's interests. So that's kind of just the brief gist. I did a horrible job of that, but. And then the last book was Between the Lines, How Ernie Barnes Went from the Football Field to the Art Gallery. This was written by Sandra Neal Wallace, illustrated by Caldecott Honor recipient Brian Collier. This says, Ernie Barnes did something most people don't. He followed two of his dreams. Barnes fulfilled his childhood dream of being an artist after playing several years in the NFL. When he was growing up in North Carolina in the 40s, he loved to draw. Even after he played with his friends, he would draw in the mud with a stick, and he never left home without a sketchbook. He would draw the junk man, families walking home from church, or the old man on the sofa. He drew what he saw. But in the segregated South, Ernie didn't know how to make a living as an artist. Ernie grew tall and athletic and became a football star. Soon enough, the colleges came calling. Still, in his heart, Ernie longed to paint. Would that day ever come? Ernie Barnes was one of the most important artists of his time, known for his style of elongation and movement. His work has influenced a generation of painters and illustrators and can be found in collections and museums, such as the Californian African American Museum, as well as the African American Museum in Philadelphia. So, I'll just show you a couple pictures in there. Love going to art museum, it looks like. It tells how he went from the football field to being an artist. And then tells about his paintings going into the museums, it looks like. They asked to see paintings by African American artists. The tour guide showed them the newest exhibit, and the artist was Ernie Barnes. They saw paintings of flowers growing in cracked sidewalks. They saw football players sparring like gladiators, their hopeful hands reaching for the ball. They saw dancers painted in bright dresses and blue jeans, swaying to the rhythm of saxophones glinting in gold. In Ernie's paintings, they saw hope, they saw struggle, they saw beauty. here's one of his paintings. It has a historical note in the very back. Author's note, illustrator's note. Here's another. Quote sources and to learn more. So there's a lot of additional information in here as well. So that's cool. So I think this would be good for, this book box would be good for pretty much all ages. My daughter is 9, and I feel like these would all be right at her level. Whether they were read to her or she read them herself, I think they would be perfect for her. They probably, maybe 6-year-olds, probably anywhere from 6 to 12-year-olds would be interested in these particular books. I would say, I would guess that would be about the age range. Let me see if it says anything in here about the age range in general. Let's see. The books are roughly for ages 2 to 6. Oh, so I was completely off on that. Again, my 9-year-old, I think this would be right at her level as well. The books are roughly for ages 2 to 6. We hope in the near future to expand our offerings to other age ranges, including chapter books and board books. Stay posted by subscribing to our email list. So, and of course, as you notice, these two are hardback. This one is paperback. So there's a variety there. And you can cancel your subscription at any time. You can email suggestions for books to be included. A wide variety of age range, I would think. So maybe in general, I would say around the 6-year-old age level for most of these. Some maybe for younger, some like this one could be for younger, some for older, as of course this one's a little bit longer too, so the attention spans as well. But I think these would be good, easy reading for, it's not chapter books, but still easy reading for a 9-year-old as well, and for them to comprehend what they're reading, if that makes sense. All right. Oh, and then as far as cost, it is $35 a month. You get 3 books. If you do a prepaid plan, like 6 or 12 months, you do pay less. A 12-month subscription would end up being $29 a month. So you would save a little bit there. It is $4.95 to ship anywhere in the United States. They also ship all over the world. Of course, those rates will vary depending on where. So I think that's all the information. I don't think they gave me a code. I'll have to look through my messages and see if they did, but I don't think I have a code. But so that's, if you paid for month to month, that would be about $11 per book, right? $11, $12 a book, which is not bad considering, let's see, this is an $18 book right here. This is also an $18 book, at least in the US. So right there, that's $36. So basically you paid for these 2 and got a free one with this particular month anyway. This one's an $8 book. So, of course, they're all gonna vary most likely, but you get a good mixture and things probably that, for me, I think that's a fun way to get a variety of diverse books. Plus, you're supporting a charity, and you're getting kind of a theme. Because I love bookstores, but it is when you're looking for something in particular, there's so much to go through. So it's kind of hard to kind of find what you're looking for. So this is a fun way to just get some chosen for you. at a good price and with a specific theme in mind, and good variety as well. All right, what do you think? If you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.